YouTube. How's it going, guys? Let's talk some punk rock, okay? I want to talk to you about different bands here every episode of my little show I'm making here. And not to take away from any of these bands that I grew up with and a lot of people have grown up with. They got me through a lot of shit. But, God, all the symbols in there that we weren't supposed to see and understand. What are they doing there? What's going on? Where did X really come from? I'm not sure, but maybe you guys can help me solve this mystery and figure things out. It's mostly Xene, the girl singer of X. She is the main culprit here. She rocks symbols and she leaves clues, and they're not, they're subtle, okay? They're not like Saturn floating in the background and hand signals and all that. I've got a lot to look at still as far as lyrical content, interviews, things like that, but I'm a symbol smasher, okay? So we're going to look at symbols today and talk about X. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Punk rockers around the world, I hope you appreciate it. Not trying to take away anything from X. They are a beautiful band. I'll see you guys in a couple seconds. I hope you enjoy, alright? Alright, you guys, I'm going to try this one more time. That damn cam studio is giving me a hard time. Anyways, I probably sounded way more sober like 10 takes ago. But anyways, here we go. X. LA's first punk rock band. Kind of oddballs in the scene, not as crazy as your usual punk rock band, a little older than the other guys in LA. Let's talk about LA for 1 second here. We had LA, we had New York, we had London, all with the perfect setups for the perfect scenes and a beautiful history. I'm sorry, you guys, I think it was a little more planned than we all realize. Anyways, we'll talk about it more. X is an occult symbol, you guys. It's the symbol for Saturn, first of all. It's your Xbox, okay? 2 X's makes the seal of Saturn here, okay? It's double X. It's a square and a compass for our people hip on masonry, right? And I think I think they were Masons. Are Masons. Here's their main X logo here, which I can't say for sure, but I think there's a Hebrew 666 encoded into this thing. I have it tattooed on my arm. I just didn't know what I was doing when I was a kid. It's alright, I still love it. X and the Blasters are having a family Xmas. Okay, so this is the Feast of Saturnalia, is what Christmas is really about. And you've got your 6-pointed snowflakes all over this thing, which make the 6-pointed Jewish stars. You could really see with this particular snowflake. I call them cubes. They make 3D cubes, the hexagram, for the people that don't know here, okay? This is Xene's Maltese cross. She likes to wear a variety of these crosses, the Iron Cross, whatever you want to call it. It's as Masonic as you can get. Those are the elite, okay? Like Bono from U2 and shit. Nelson Mandela. Alex Jones. Here's your Jewish star that I think Xene did the art for this part of the video. She does most of their artwork. And this is supposed to be a silent movie with captions here. Her name, the X in Xene, is a swastika. But here you have a Jewish star next to it. And this is just more clues that nothing in this world is what it seems, people. Nothing. I know I sound like a maniac. It's okay, I kind of am. There's a skull and bones here behind Xene's head. And you rock and rollers out there know that skull and bones just happens sometimes, right? It's a common symbol for rock and roll. G.G. Allen. But I was associated it with pirates and didn't really care for it. But really what we have here is Yale secret society, okay, that runs this country, runs the CIA, And you guys might think I sound weird now, but wait till I show you about 6 more skull and bones hanging out in the backgrounds here. Q is a Saturn letter, okay? Like the Nissan Quality logo. You got the circle with Nissan making the rings. Now they're Nissan Quality, and they're a Q, okay? Saturn! That was John Doe, by the way. Very good singer and very good bass player. Sings with Exene in the band X. This is genius drummer DJ Bonebreak here with his dice cubes in the back here. And for you Saturn guys here, I'm going to point out this 3, this 6, and this 9, okay guys? And here's a 2 and a 3 making a 5 for the 5th age while we're at it. It's about to fucking kill a bunch of us. Flowery Maltese cross. Cute. Exene with her Masonic crown. In the dressing rooms of the Whiskey A Go-Go on the fabulous Sunset Strip here in Southern California, Hollywood. Here you got your pentagram. I don't know if she drew this or not. Kind of looks like she did. Your one-eyed, all-seeing eye symbolism. This is a scrapbook of art Exene did. Now we could see the 666. I don't even know what that says. But anyways, she uses this slogan that Jay-Z wears on his sweatshirt, right? Do what thou wilt, shall be the whole of the law. This is the credo of Aleister Crowley, the premier Satanist philosopher of the last century and a half or so, okay? She knows what she's doing. She knows what time it is, right? So this is amen for a prayer if you're a Rosicrucian or OTO or some other occult things. That's a Masonic crown John Doe signed his record with here. Okay, with 3 represented Trinity, 3 for Saturn, all kinds of stuff. And the Kabbalists love their zigzags. Exene's signature, which does not start with an E for whatever reason. I think it's that 5th age, W, 5 points. Okay, you got the Eye of Odin on each side of this M, which really should be an N, okay. Exene's got a Nazi thing going on. I don't know exactly what's going on here. And there's your spiral. Your well. This is the mayor of the Sunset Strip, he's called, Rodney Bingenheimer, who was a very influential DJ in the early 80s. Pioneered playing punk rock on the radio when no one else would. With some weird symbols behind him. This guy's got way more influence and power than we know. It's a weird cat. But, I like him, he's cool. Here's Jello Biafra from the Dead Kennedys he's interviewing. Now, if X is not a product of Skull and Bones and the CIA, this fool is, okay? Talk about agendas. This guy pushes all kinds of shit. And we'll talk about him in another video. But here's your Kabbalistic Jewish color code also, Madonna. Put there on purpose, I'm pretty sure. And here's a poster behind X during their rehearsal, which I'm not sure is really X artwork. I've never seen it before anywhere else. It's like 4 missiles coming together to make an X. It says punk and profit or something right here. It's hard to catch. But here you have your square. And you have your circle around it, making the square and compass. Also in Pythagoras' numerical alphabet, X is ascribed to the number 6, just like F and O, where you get your Fox network from. So 3 X's is a 666, my friends. There's another Skull and Bones on DJ's drum set, right? Which DJ Bonebreak, we got a bone theme here. Not necessarily bad, but another Skull and Bones. More rated X bone stuff here. Here you have some musical montage. I forget the song they were playing in this Unheard Music documentary, which you can watch in full on YouTube. It's very good. Especially if you like rock and roll. This is what we call the Seal of Saturn, guys. It's 2 X's. It's the Masonic Square and the Masonic Compass. And they like to flash this a lot, the Masons, to show that they're responsible for whatever you're looking at. Which this looks like chaos and rubble and shitty neighborhood here, doesn't it, you guys? If you watch a lot of TV, pay attention, you'll see that shit a lot. This is a radio tower they use in another little montage. Radiating lies, lies, lies. Very interesting, especially if you look closer at it and see the square and compass of the Masons right there, and probably a bunch of other symbols too. Exene and X just looking cool. They are cool. They have good style. As far as rock and roll goes and punk rock, they are geniuses in my book. This picture is would be, I guess, LA punk rock legends. Although the only one from LA that I know of for sure is Keith. I think he's from LA. This fool Henry Rollins, that's, you know, later singer of Black Flag. I'd say second, but he's more like the fifth singer of Black Flag. He's a transplant from DC, which is suspicious to me already. And he gets that crazy media movie push, which, yeah, we'll talk about him more later. Keith too. Circle Jerks, Black Flag, off. And here's X here, John and Exene. This is the legend shot, you guys, for LA. It's also the CIA shot, if you ask me. There's some flowery cross stuff. Viggo Mortensen, this is Exene's second husband, showing his one-eyed satanic symbolism here. I'm not religious, by the way, you guys. I'm just, the shit's satanic, that's what it is. How she ended up with this guy, I'm not sure, but they are a strange couple. You know, you might know him from Lord of the Rings and some other shit. Here he is, repping androgyny in his Saturn black outfit. Saturn is androgyny. It's hermaphrodites. It's all kinds of shit. Beyond and back on the Exenthology. This is their two pillars in the lodge, okay? Yin and Yang. Here's Viggo again, showing his Napoleon hidden hand. He is a Freemason, you guys. And here's Exene looking cute, having fun. Here's Viggo again. Yeah, 2 fingers, great. Nice shirt, asshole. Sorry, I shouldn't call people assholes. That's the alcohol talking. There's Viggo. He says he just got his Red Wings. Interesting picture, huh? Why would you throw that out there to the press like that? You know what I mean? Weirdo. So, we have that here. And here we have X just looking cool, man, which, you know, they had a real good style, and they had a real good look and a real good sound, and this is them looking real cool in their young days. This is X and Lydia Lunch, which these two are closely associated. They wrote a couple books together, I think, at least one, and X has this weird New York connection, Exene in particular. I think Lydia seems a little MK'd to me.
I don't know what you guys think about that, but
she is a poet, singer of Teenage Jesus and the Jerks, obviously very religious. And as far as I know, town slut in the New York scene. You know, she got kind of famous, but MK Ultra, anybody? I'm just saying. Blonde Exene, which is rare. I don't know what that says on her shirt exactly, but I'm gonna assume it's Jewish. And X are not Jews, by the way, guys. Here's another skull and bones on the arm of singer Top Jimmy. He is singer of the Rhythm Pigs, which were a band very closely associated with X. Also discovered by Ray Manzarek of the Doors, who you and I know were very into the occult. And the Doors, it has also been speculated upon they may have also been CIA assets, okay? And you can look up Laurel Canyon Conspiracy for that kind of information. Yes, another W. I'm going to say it's for the Fifth Age. If you guys think I'm wrong, I'd love to hear your comments, because who knows? Anyways, fuck the world, right? We could probably read all kinds of stuff into this. Come on, you smart guys, help me out. I'm not as sharp as some of you out there. There's your Masonic 13, your Masonic X, and your Masonic Saturnian Yin Yang Vortex 69, okay? This is Ray Manzarek after the Doors, in between Doors and X here. He played keyboards on the first X album, produced their first 4 albums, and had a lot to do with X being successful, okay? And here you see him making the all-seeing eye with his head and arms, making this black cube, I would have to assume. We might have 2 pillars here also. He knows what time it is. Right, Ray? Right, Ray? Right, Ray? That's Saturn right there, your black star, guys. Night City, here's your Saturn again. They love goddamn Saturn. Ray has the cube on his shirt, okay? You put a Y right here, it makes a 3D cube. It's a triangle going down and a triangle going up. A hidden, so-called Star of David, okay? There's no such thing as the Star of David, you guys, okay? I'm not saying nothing about nobody except X right now. And maybe Ray Manzarek with some more QB Jewish star shit going on here. This is X getting up there in age, all looking a little old, with Ray, who died last year, rest in peace. He was a terrific keyboard player. Seemed like a nice guy. He was a nice guy in the Doors movie, right? And John Doe and DJ. You know these guys that look like they've worshipped some devils for a few decades, you know, like Geraldo and Elton John, and Bono, and Madonna. Have you seen Madonna lately? For God's sake. Anyways, devil worshipping look, if you ask me. John usually keeps it together pretty good. I've never seen him look quite this haggard, but there he is. And there's Ray, thinking he's the Pope. And there he is, representing the crosses from all religions, including Masonic Knight of Malta shit. Here we have adult bucks here with their crooked Catholic cross thing. I'm not real knowledgeable about that, but I do see this crooked cross around. And it is next. Anyways, right? And the cross is the cube, if you ask me. This is the original Sinners, sorry. Excene's later band, one of them, that rocked the upside-down cross. Okay, nothing occultic there, right? Red and blue pillars here. Okay, this is the 2 pillars in the lodge. Yin and Yang, as we can attest to by reading Adam and Eve, male and female, here at the bottom, okay? Exene, you know what's up. You know what's going on. Exene and John looking cute in the park. The original Sinners, rocking the skull and bones once again, you guys. Okay, it's starting to be more than a coincidence here, I hope, to some of you people. This girl here, she is Saturn, okay, with her purple hair. And she's death, right? She's the Grim Reaper. She's got liquor with maybe a scythe on it. I don't know what that is, but anyway, she's Saturn, okay? They love Saturn. This is my favorite X song right here. One of them. Okay. This is another original Sinners record. It's called 7. And I'm not real hip on this 777 symbolism here. Sorry you can't see it good. You know, 2 Chainz rocked it with Miley at her stupid MTV Awards performance. It's more Masonic shit, you guys. Everything is. You want to know more about it, ask me. We're drowning in it. Exene, looking cool. There's Saturn again on Ray Manzarek's label or record or whatever the hell. The Blasters. This is a band very closely associated with X. They're another punk rockabilly outfit. Why they need to rock one-eyed symbolism, like all the people do now in very popular music. One can only speculate, right? Red and blue blasters. Busted. You guys are Masons too. Very, very talented guys. Maybe some of the best rockabilly musicians that ever lived. Very underrated. Still could sell a lot of tickets to a show, just like X. Just not for punk rock ticket prices anymore, right? But they're always a treat to go see, for sure. This is Billy and Exene. Billy Zoom, masterful on guitar. If anyone's demon possessed, has talent because of it, it might be X. They are spectacular as a band. Red and blue. This is artwork from Exene's art show where she showed off her collage work. I don't need to explain much here, right? This is Exene and her sister who died horribly in a car accident. Hopefully not ritually. I don't really want to be mean about it, but some of you know what I'm talking about. Mirelle, I don't know how to pronounce her name. Cute girl. Rocking the swastika. I had a picture of Exene in this shirt also. I seem to lose pictures sometimes. And I don't know what this is underneath it. Some kind of demon thing. We've got the 88 here, which is a Nazi symbol also. It's also in the occult. Symbol for immortality, energy. Some people call it 8 the battery. Lots of things you could read into 88. Pretty infinite if you look at it just like it is there, right? Input, guys. I like your input. Some checkered Masonic shit behind X right here. This is the Flesh Eaters. This is half the Blasters and half of X. The drummer, DJ, and John Doe, the bass player, singer. Okay, John's not singing on here. It's this guy, Chris D, who is like Rodney, has more power than most of us know behind the scenes in punk rock. He produced a lot of shit. Remix of Misfits shit. He did a lot of shit. Weird guy, weird singer. Very cool record right here. A Minute to Pray, A Second to Die. Maybe representing two pillars, but definitely representing time and Saturn. And here's your blue, and here's your red Masonic colors. Your 5 for your 5th age, as far as I'm concerned. I don't know what these little candles are for. Probably, I would have to say I have a lot of favorite bands. The best band I've ever seen live is the reunion of the Flesh Eaters, like 12, 13 years ago, whatever it was. So good. This is Morale again, Exene's sister. Another Nazi-themed picture. In what, a gas chamber? Is she at the morgue? I don't know what's going on here. But she's rocking the one eye. And I'm thinking MK, you guys. You guys don't know what MK Ultra is. Look that weird shit up. Mind control, baby. Here's Exene and Lydia rubbing their boobs together. Looking cool. Alright. Just something fishy about all these pictures. And I love them. Anyways. There's another 88 for you guys. It's the only reason I saved that picture, I think. That's John and Exene. Exene's telling old wives' tales in a Saturnian color scheme here. Rocking the one eye. Club 88, a big punk rock venue in the early 80s. A little before my time. I was just a kid, right? There's that 88 again, and there's that Skull and Bones again. So you tell me, you guys. There it is in what I'm assuming is Exene's home. This is her looking a little older. Exene looking cool on the roof where I would drink a beer with her. Lydia Lunch in her Disneyland sweatshirt where I would drink a beer with her too. Where's the beer, Lydia? One-eyed MK action. The big black sun, you guys, that's Saturn again in the occult, okay? This is some more Nazi shit too. Which, you know, like I said, they did use the N-word on the radio. Any other symbols you guys see here? I really don't, but please, besides black and white Masonic checkered colors. Here's that Nazi sun again, that big black sun with the Eye of Horus all sing. This is Satan, Lucifer, you guys. Just so you know if you don't, okay? Have you looked at the sun lately? There's a Hebrew 66 on each side of this thing, making 2 pillars. I don't know much about the 66. I know a lot more about 666, but we'll figure it out, okay? Or help me out, guys. I love it. Well, we are under the big black sun, okay? It's Saturn that's ruling things here on Earth. And we went over this. This is the back of Wild Gift, I think. And good record. They're all good records. There's your Masonic 13 upside down. There's your upside down Skull and Bones. And there's your upside down cross. You tell me, guys. There's your pentagrams up here. Checkered Masonic shit. Zigzags again. Some Kabbalistic Aquarius shit. And this is their first record, Los Angeles, which I always felt this, as a kid, this looked like some kind of a ghost hugging the X. Intentional, not intentional, I don't know. This is More Fun in the New World, a very good album by X. You got your gold and purple Saturnian color scheme here, okay guys? This is hermaphrodite color scheme, androgyny, which X never really repped, but whatever. Green and orange is more Saturn stuff. And you got all these 6-pointed stars, making Jewish stars all over this record. They're not Jewish. Did I say that already? Yeah, we're not into the occult. We just like to hang out with candles and drink beer. Yeah, sure, I'm down to. Whatever. Chaos. Saturn. I don't know who painted that there, but it happens to be there in this picture, which I think is taken at the Mask. The basement of the Mask in Hollywood. It's on Cherokee Street, right off Hollywood Boulevard. You can go take pictures on the porch of it if you want. It's cool. Saturnian color schemes. Saturnian color schemes. Owls. Yeah, owls are way in style right now, guys. Right? Left and right, you got your 2 pillars. Holiday story is Saturn story, right? Oh, and you having the time it takes, also another time reference to Saturn, Chronos. Yeah. Here's X again in a picture I don't find particularly weird, but if you look at these leaves and all this stuff in the back, they do make seals of Saturns, and they do seem to make the square and compass here. But then again, I have an active imagination, and I see all kinds of stupid things, so feel free to call me on it, I don't care. Free feel to call me a demonic entity too, I like that kind of stuff, I don't care. Okay, here's a closer look at Exine's arm. Alright, which is Symbol Mania. So we have what looks like what comes out of Cubert's mouth, right? Look up Cubert. We got the spiral well here, 69. We got the square and compass seal of Saturn. We got a 7-pointed, I don't know what. Exclamation point, I don't know what that is. This is definitely a black pentagram, and that is Saturn, once again. And here's a couple of the doors, Ray and Robbie. I just like this checkered pants today. Thought I'd show you guys. Here's Morale again, looking MK'd. She's showing off one eye. She's wearing her Masonic black and white and looking cute as hell, I'm afraid. Yes, I will come over with some beers. Alright, here's Exine representing her duality here, okay? It's just 2 pillars, duality, yin and yang. Here's Exine's new tattoo work, which this is the only picture I could find of it. It looks like she covered up some of the other stuff. But I could bet you anything Saturn's floating around here somewhere. X, I would love to hear you guys. Come talk to me. And finally, here's Exine, looking cool. She had a lot of cool moments on camera. And she's making the X here with her arms. There's the other members of X, all standing under an X, which I explained earlier is a 6. So we got a 666. And there's more to 666 than Motley Crue and Iron Maiden and stuff, guys. Way more. So I see it everywhere. I see it in logos and advertising all over the place. So anyways, that wraps up our little occult journey with X. Part 1 anyways. I'm going to do another video on them. I got a lot more to look at and listen to. And we're going to break down some other bands too that we thought were just kids from the streets. And it turns out they might be a little more than that. John and Exene were the mother and father figure of the LA scene. They mentored a lot of people, gave a lot of advice to a lot of people, and they just kind of seemed in place, but kind of out of place. And I'm just looking into it. I'm not trying to expose anybody. I'm just investigating, and this stuff is a huge part of my life, and I gotta understand what's going on. And I'd like to share it with you guys, and I want to hear your guys' input too. So please, have fun. Go slam it out, you know what I mean? Give each other a hug after. Be good to each other, and just have a good time, okay? I hope I entertained you at least with this video, and I'll see you next time, okay? Thank you guys so much.